La situación está peor. Ahora el agua está llegando a los portales de los edificios. Esta es la situación que tenemos hoy en Badalona, cerca de Barcelona. Ha llovido como nunca en los años que yo llevo viviendo aquí. Todas las calles están inundadas. El tranvía se ha tenido que quedar aquí estancado.
Wow. Wow. Es que he visto a la gente corriendo. No, tranquilo. Y digo, ¿por qué corre? Porque la gente corre tanto. Flipas.
Yesterday afternoon's rain in the Barcelona Metropolitan Area was extremely heavy, exceeding authorities' expectations. In total, the storm dumped more than 50 liters of water in several parts of the Catalan capital, such as Trinitat Nova, Sant Andreu, and Guinardó. Therefore, at 6 p.m., Civil Protection decided to activate the Inuncat plan in Barcelona's, and the City Council also activated a flood risk warning in the city, which was only deactivated after dawn. Several streets in Badalona were flooded due to the heavy rain, which also caused property damage and fallen trees. In response, the local mayor, Xavier García Albiol, warned of system congestion in many parts of the city and criticized the Catalan government for not issuing a warning to Badalona residents' mobile phones. In Badalona, more than 1,000 people also experienced power outages during the day. Additionally, the Parc Fluvial del Besós, one of the most important green spaces in the Barcelona Metropolitan Area, activated its emergency plan alert on Tuesday afternoon due to the possibility of the central canal overflowing due to heavy rain, as reported by the Catalan Civil Protection Agency in a message cited by Europa Press.
Joder, es que esto parece el mar, parece. Qué increíble.
Regarding traffic, the Ronda de Dalt Ring Road was closed northbound for more than an hour after passing through the Trinitat Tunnel. Waterlogging in the area caused large puddles to form, resulting in congestion on that section of road. The Catalan Traffic Agency reported a complete closure of that section of road around 7 o'clock p.m., along with a partial closure on the southbound section.
La gente no puede utilizar el metro. Y pues nada, es un caos total estar aquí en...
Furthermore, a power outage caused the suspension of services on Line 3 of the Barcelona Metro for more than 5 hours. Specifically, services on lines L2 and L3 were suspended between Artigues Sant Adrià and Badalona Pompeu Fabra, L2, stations, and between Parallel and Passeig de Gràcia, L3, due to incidents caused by the rain. Overnight, the storm showed its most chaotic and unpredictable side, unleashing torrential rains on the Barcelona Metropolitan Area. Badalona was at the center of the downpour, causing accumulations of up to 120 liters per square meter in the Lefia neighborhood and 111 liters in the Progress neighborhood, resulting in flooding, power outages, metro service disruptions, and the evacuation of residents as a precautionary measure. Given the intensity of the rainfall, Civil Protection activated the alert phase of the Enumcat plan in the afternoon. Badalona bore the brunt of the storm, with the highest number of emergencies. Throughout the day, the 112 emergency line received 1,026 rain-related calls, 80% in the Barcelona's area, while the fire department responded to 297 calls, the majority of which, 151, originated in Badalona.
Impresionante la cantidad de agua que ha caído hoy en Barcelona.
The Emergency Medical System, EMS, treated 3 people with minor injuries. A woman was taken to the Badalona Primary Health Care Center, CUAP. Another woman was transferred to Rius Hospital after a fall in Montbrió del Camp, and a man from Orius was evacuated to Mataró Hospital. Badalona's mayor, Xavier García Albiol, described the situation as a collapse in many parts of the city, and in a video statement urged the public to exercise extreme caution and avoid unnecessary travel, assuring them that his administration was working to restore normalcy in the city. The intensity of the rain forced the closure of metro services in the city, limiting service on Line 2 to Artigues Sant Adrià de Besòs due to flooding at Gorg Station. Power outages also occurred in several neighborhoods, where technicians worked around the clock to restore service. The most significant incident occurred in Lefia when a false ceiling collapsed, forcing the evacuation of a house. According to the city council, there were no reports of injuries, and those affected were assisted by social services and moved to a hotel. By late afternoon, concerns shifted to waterways. Facing the risk of overflowing the Central Canal, the Besòs River Park was closed and its emergency plan activated. The situation on public roads was exacerbated by the large amount of fallen leaves that clogged storm drains and sewers, hampering water drainage in urban areas and roads in the Barcelones, Valles Occidental, and Maresme regions. One critical point was the B20 highway at the Trinitat intersection, which saw the northbound lane closed, resulting in a 16-kilometer traffic jam. From the Catalan government, the deputy director of the Civil Protection Program, Sergio Delgado, acknowledged the difficulty of predicting this event. Speaking to the media, Delgado described the storm as a very erratic phenomenon, full of uncertainties, emphasizing that the recorded rainfall did not align with initial weather models.